All right, I'm going to show you the number one exercise when it comes to doing more pull-ups, especially if you have a hard time doing pull-ups in general. And I know the guidance that a lot of people give are if you want to get better at something, just do that thing. But if you struggle with pull-ups, if you can't even do one rep, this is the exercise you need to be doing, and it's called negatives. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate how to do a proper negative rep. What you want to do is you want to get a platform or something that you can step on, and then step on that till your chin is above the bar, and then you're going to step off that platform. I like holding for about 1 second and then lowering down at a consistent rate. You want to aim for about 5 seconds of time, total time lowered down. So starting from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and by 5 you should be fully extended. All right, so let's say you just tried that negative and it was too hard. What we're going to do now is show you a modification of how you can do an easier version of the negative but still get the same benefits from it. All you're going to need is a lower bar. You can set this up on a Smith machine or get like a squat rack and just put a barbell at a lower position. Make sure you're facing towards away from the rack, because if there's in J hooks, you don't want that thing to come flying out. So you're pulling into the support beams, not away from them. So I have a stationary bar here, and all I'm going to do is change the angle. So an easy angle would be pretty much no resistance. It's completely vertical, lowering down. This still does a little bit of work, but we want to get to the point where we have a slight angle in our body, and that's going to add to the resistance on your arms. Still try to aim for that lower down for 5 seconds. If you can't pull yourself up from this position, just go ahead and stand back up, get close to the bar again, get that angle, hold for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full extension. Let's repeat again. If you want to, you can increase the angle. So the more you are stepping away from the bar, the more you are increasing the angle, the harder it's going to be. And that's where we want to get to. So as far as you can away from the bar, hold for that 1 second, then go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have to stand up, if you can pull yourself back into the bar, you're going to get more of a workout out of pulling yourself in and then doing the lower down. The idea here is doing this as a progression. So we start here at the easiest progression we can find. Then we add a challenging angle by stepping further away. And if you still can't do a vertical negative yet, because that's the ideal negative to do, then you want to get a platform, put your feet up on, and that's how you're going to increase intensity even more. So you're going to be on a platform like this, pulling horizontally, lowering down. And then after a couple weeks of doing negatives like this at an easier angle, you should be able to get on the bar and hold for a few seconds, lowering down, aiming for that 5-second lower. What I like to do is aim for about 5, whatever the amount that I'm lowering down for, that's how many negatives I'm aiming for. So obviously the intensity is going to increase as you go up in reps. So at a beginner pace, I would go for 3 negatives at 3 seconds lower. Then as we progress, 4 negatives at a 4-second lower. So the count is going up and the time under tension is going up. So then we're going to go up to a 5-second. I think the average would be a 5-second count or 5-second rep range for a 5-second lower. So I think the average human being probably lies when it comes to doing these negatives before they can progress into pull-ups. But if you're more advanced and you want to do negatives for like stabilization workouts, because they are an amazing workout, even if you are more advanced, it'll help work out all the stabilizer muscles and you're much stronger in the lower position down. So aim for about, my favorite workout is 7 reps at 7 seconds. Do that for about 4 cycles. And I mean, obviously rest in between each cycle, but after that full set, you'll get an insane workout from that 7-second lower down and that 7 repetition range. Start doing negatives. They are an amazing exercise to implement in your pull-up routine, especially if you're somebody who likes using bands. Bands, they're kind of inconsistent. I know a lot of people have used them and have done great things in pull-ups, but get used to your own body weight. We're much stronger in the lower position than we are in the concentric phase. And it's the same principle with like bench press. We can't push up as much weight as we can lower down. The principle is the same. It's still going to work out the same muscle groups. You're still going to get crazy good results from it. And yeah, start doing negatives. That's all I really got. Thanks for watching.